What's going on, everyone? My name's Kyle and you're watching Successful Archi Student. If you're an architecture student, I'm just gonna go ahead and assume you've been in this situation before. You've got a submission coming up, but there's still a few more weeks to go before it's due. And so you decide to work on it a little closer to the due date. You convince yourself that you've got plenty of time and there's nothing to worry about. And as the days go past ever so fast, you come to a sudden realization. Shit. Where did all this time go? Why is there only a couple of days left before my submission's due? I thought I had plenty of time. You find yourself cramming out as much work as you can get done in a couple of days. You stay up all through the night and you work all through the day, and still the result of your work, it's okay, it's not bad, but only if you had some extra time could you have produced a better project. I tend to find that no matter when the due date is, most students end up saying they didn't have enough time. It doesn't matter if it's due in 1 week, 6 weeks, or 6 years. The bulk of the work of a submission tends to get done in the last 15% of the time you have before the deadline. For those that don't know what a deadline is, it's just the day that it's due. And while some students claim that I work better under stressful situations, I don't think this is a deliberate strategy for their submission. But what if, say, you decided to make your own deadlines that are a week before the actual due date? What if instead of leaving your work for the last week, you tell yourself that the due date is actually 1 week earlier? You hold yourself accountable to this and you actually believe that it's true. You really believe that the due date is actually 1 week earlier and you trick yourself into that. If you trick yourself into thinking that your project is due 1 week earlier than the actual due date, do you really think your work is going to be any worse than what it would be? In most cases, the quality of your work would be exactly the same. But guess what? Now you've got an extra week to fix any mistakes, ask your friends or your teachers for some extra help, or to review your project, and you've got time to make any adjustments you need to before handing in your final submission. You've got time to prepare your presentation and reconsider your layout and make changes if need be. By creating your own due dates that are well before the actual due date, you'll find yourself in a much better situation where you can actually control and take charge of the work that you produce rather than letting time limit the potential of your work. Thank you guys so much for listening to me talk. I really appreciate the time you take to listen to me and listen to the podcast. I really do appreciate you. And as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Please do leave a comment down below. I reply to everyone and I love reading through the comments. If you haven't already, make sure you press that subscribe button down below. And if you want to check out another video recommended by YouTube, that one is here. And if you want to check out a video that I think you'll enjoy, press that one down below it. Thank you guys so much once again, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care, guys.